Hi everyone, Nils here and welcome back to another video. So today is gonna be a crafting day. Now you might ask me why haven't I crafted anything, and it's like Tuesday now, it's been 4 days into the update, and the reason for that is actually because I was very busy with a divine. Like I hatched it and then I spent everything leveling it, I put all my resources there. So anyway, here we are today with the craft machine, but the wait has been definitely worth. Now I'm just gonna go ahead here and open my character panel, and what we have for today is we have a solid gold mythical unit, the flaming hot here. Actually hatched him maybe 5 minutes after the update came out, which is actually pretty insane because I already have a pretty strong solid gold like lineup. So here I have this Boros level 173 that does 63 billion damage, 61 actually. So yeah, definitely strong. And now with this craft, our solid gold squad is gonna be even better. Technically, I dropped the units like very low anyway before I swap, but this way, like stuff just die way too fast. Like we have almost 14 billion DPC with our solid gold squad, and yeah, it's definitely this one carrying, but you get the point. And besides that, we have a whole bunch of these shiny mythicals right here. Actually, I have 10. I actually have a lot of them: 3, 7, 10, 14, 15. So we have 15 shiny mythicals. And the best part about this is, as you just see, I have a tank. I actually hatched this guy with the tank passive, so we have a super strong shiny craftable other hands ready. And I also have these two secrets. Surprisingly, I didn't expect that either. I managed to get only 2 secrets and I got them the first day. I spent the second night auto fusing on my new divine Mewtwo with 6 hours of super luck boost, and I didn't get a single secret. I don't know how that's a thing, but yeah. So if I just head over here to star breakdown, just to give you some perspective. So alchemy star right here, I hatched my divine at 190k stars, right? Nearly 1 million stars ago. And by the time I hatched the divine, I already had these 2 secrets. So within the next 970,000 stars, I didn't get a single secret. I don't know how that's a thing, but it to be like that. But anyway, let's go ahead here and just mass open so we get 2 more mythicals so we can craft. Well, that didn't go as planned actually, because we have only 10.5 luck. We don't have any boosts active, so I have only 2 of these. But I'm just gonna cut the video right now and I will come back when I have actually 6 now that I think of it. Since this guy is solid gold, we're gonna craft him twice. I'm gonna craft him one more time just so you guys can see how the crafted looks before the solid gold. And then we're going to craft the solid gold and the shiny mythical. So I'll see you guys in a bit when I have the rest of them. Alright, we are back and now we have enough components to craft our new units here. And let's just search by name, Flaming Hot. So let's start off with the normal craft, right? We have a reach 2 here, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to delete him anyway, but let's go ahead here and craft our first unit here. So I don't know much about this anime, I didn't even know this existed, and I asked around and I found out that this guy's name is actually Father. Well, he kind of looks like a father as well. And let's go see what we just crafted here. So his name is Papa in game, and yeah, he looks like a papa, let's be honest. He has glasses on and a ponytail. Looks pretty stylish. Now let's go ahead as well and craft our solid gold father. So unlock these 2. This one I guess we can go ahead and sell, we don't need 6, right? And we're gonna unlock our solid gold crafted as well. And let's craft the solid gold one on top of this. I love how he looks like this, and then you just you take him out and he looks like a solid gold. Here we go. Right, so there are 2 crafted units here. Damn, he actually looks pretty good in gold. I don't like how Boros looks with solid gold, but this guy looks pretty right with solid gold. Okay, even his glasses are gold. It's kind of funny. But anyway, let's see what we have here. So they're not equal level. Just wanted to see like the damage. I guess this guy's gonna be like 10 billion, 10.5 billion at level 162. But anyway, 18 billion at level 162, already looking pretty damn solid. And if we're to compare him in terms of damage with the rest of the team, he's like better than anything else. Like by far, and it's not even close how much stronger he is. Now let's head over to the fighters index here and let's have a look at his overall damage. So level 1 Papa, 210 base damage. Now, 210 base damage, I think, is equal to a shiny Senkai Max. No, never mind. Not even 210. I think it's equal to the Boros, yeah. So this crafted unit, guys, right here, the Papa, has an equal damage with the Boros. Just to put it into perspective in comparison with the secret unit. That's kind of how the balance works. So 5 updates ago, the secret is equal to this one. Now, just so you guys can compare with your units, perhaps, let's put ahead at level 175. Would give us 42 billion damage. Level 180 would do 74 billion damage. And let's go ahead with 200 and 210. So 650 billion damage. And at max level, that would be 2 trillion. So you guys kind of know how much damage that would do. Now, solid gold gives us 75% more damage, so you just have to punch like 3/4 of this damage on top of the other one, which would be 3.5 billion basically. 210 Papa with solid gold. That's how the numbers will align. However, he's a little bit slower in terms of attack speed. He has minus 20% speed reduction. But yeah, the reason we use solid gold is basically for this 0.4 yen multiplier, which is pretty insane if you stack it up. Just imagine, guys, what's gonna happen when we can equip 7 fighters. Now, before we craft the shiny one, let's just go ahead here and pull out these secret units. Maybe some of you haven't seen them yet. So this is how the new secret fighter works. And his name is the Answer, apparently. And he has this eye in the middle of his chest. He looks pretty alright for a secret unit. Like, the model is pretty generic, right? Like, there's nothing. It's just a blanket model with the eye. But the aura around him makes it actually look pretty alright altogether. I really like how he looks. Now, let's go ahead and pull out our Flaming Hot so we can see how he looks. He looks kind of like this. He has an eye patch. And let's go ahead and unlock all of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's put them into the machine right here. And now we have about 5 Flaming Hot, 20 shards, and we can craft the shiny Papa. And let's see what we got. I hope this guy looks much better than the normal model, because I really didn't like how his normal model looks. This guy looks like a bandit, sort of, outfit-wise. I hope he has an aura around him. He doesn't have an aura. So his model is pretty generic as well, as you can see. Nothing up there, like just basic. The model looks alright. I was just hoping for some sort of an aura around him. This was my problem with Clarent as well, right? Like, Clarent was really boring because she was a pretty generic model. And yeah, in terms of model, he definitely looks better. She looks pretty boring with his armor. I don't like this armor. Meliodas has this armor as well, which I really hate. And yeah, like, look at this. This model looks pretty damn bad, right? Like, exclude the sword and the wings and the aura. This model looks horrible. But what can you do? It is the way it is. And I'm just gonna take both of these out so you guys can compare the two of them. And that's kind of how they look. Now, he has no glasses anymore. He doesn't have a proper outfit. He has like this bandit style outfit. Now, I assume they both have the same animation, but let's go ahead and have a look at their animation first before we check out how much damage he does. Something is rumbling in Lucky Kingdom. Now, Lucky is definitely the raid that we need like a lot. We need this raid more than anything right now because of our divine unit, because we really need to get a good passive on it. I made a video a couple of days ago where I rolled the passives. In case you haven't seen it, you can just go ahead and watch it. And yeah, I know that you already noticed that we don't have fighter effects on, so I'm just gonna go ahead right here and turn it on real quick. And now we can have a look at our ultimate ability. So it's a pretty slow unit, 6 attacks to charge up the ultimate. Takes him a while, and they should be doing the same, right? Yeah, they're doing the same animation. They just go back. It kind of reminds me of Clarence animation, like where they go back and the rocks just like break, and then they do the slash. It's just like slightly different at the end. Pretty boring of an animation though. Now, I'm also gonna go ahead and pull out this secret unit just so we can see this guy's animation. And now this guy has sorcery too, so I have to keep that in mind as well. And it's 1, 2. Oh boy, that's a pretty slow unit. So this one would be 7 hit unit normally. Dude, this one has a pretty decent animation. The only thing I don't know is why doesn't he just knock him into the hole that he opens and he knocks him up in the air, but yeah, that's pretty alright animation. I like that. This is a pretty good animation. Now, off to the juicy part, guys. Let's see how much damage Mr. Papa actually does on his shiny version. Let's go ahead here, set him back to level 1. So, shiny Papa, guys, 370 damage. To put it into perspective, the secret does 260, right? So 370 damage level 1. Level 175 would give us 74 billion, already pretty wild. Level 180 would give us 130 billion damage. And then we have 200 with 1.1 trillion and 3.5 trillion at max level. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a little bit of time to level this unit, and I will be back in a bit when he's a little bit stronger. Alright guys, so we are back now, and I leveled both of them to level 175, and let's see what we actually have now. So my solid gold is 74 billion, and he's just shy of Boros. Boros scales a little bit better, even though we saw they had the same base damage earlier. So he has like 2 billion more damage than this one. Still insanely strong, both of them. And this guy, especially with the tank, he just popped off 120 billion damage at level 175, which is pretty insane. And you see already he has a solid like spot in our sort of even main lineup, because once the 2 units from the incubator come out, he's gonna be our worst unit obviously in the team, because he's like by far the lowest level. However, he's still like better than anything else that I have at the moment. I have this Bald Hero with 75 billion in TAC 2, but you see he's like level 177, and this one is still a better unit, and then everything else is just too high of a level to even become competition, like level 183, 150 billion without even taking the tactical into account, 186, 190, and then we're gonna have 192 Clarent and 192 Mewtwo. I think they come out of the incubator in 5 hours from now, something like that. But yeah, now let's equip our solid gold squad just to see how strong they are, since we basically doubled our strength, because this one is just as strong as this one. And our solid gold lineup is up to 26 billion TPC, which is pretty crazy to think of. So definitely a great addition. And now guys, while I was mass opening with max opens, in order to level up these 2 units just to show you guys how they look, I actually got this Flaming Hot with Collector 3, so guess what we're about to do? We are about to craft yet another Papa for this video. So 3 crafts in one video, pretty nutty. And yeah, we have another crafted with Collector 3, which is pretty lovely, honestly. Let's put all of these units into him and level 166. Also, we should go ahead and do this hashtag here. I level the collectors with a hashtag, just so I know which is which. Now, I assume that this crafted is way better than this legendary unit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell this one. And this is our collector lineup now. Now, I might just spend a little bit of time just to level these 2 toughies, because they're really low level. And yeah, just 10 levels are gonna give so much more damage. And yeah, 16.6 billion with the collectors. Now guys, something that I keep saying all the time, do not be afraid to throw in a couple of levels into your collector and solid gold units. Like, they will go you a long way. Like leveling this slightly a little bit. Now, obviously, starting off the shiny craft, definitely worth leveling, right? The shiny craftable, really strong. And I could say we can keep this easily for the next 10 updates. That's not even a long shot, that's very realistic. That this guy's gonna be here for a very long time. And then we have like these 3 very decent craftables from the 3 last zones. Now these could potentially get switched out, but yeah, throwing a little bit of levels into your units, like at least get them to like 170, especially now, it's really not that hard, and it's gonna go a long way, definitely, because it just like allows you to keep them out for maybe 8 more rooms, and these 8 rooms are just gonna do wonders for you guys. Like literally wonders. You're gonna get so many more shards, and I'm basically at the point now where I kind of drag my collector units up until room 84 before I switch to my fully damaged unit. Because remember, right, if our team is like this right now, if I just take this one out and I swap just the Clarent, look at this, my TPC is gonna rise to 100 billion. With 100 billion, you can easily clear up to room 80 pretty comfortably. And then for the next 80 rooms, I just take this one out as well and I equip this one. And that's sort of how I do time trial. So you should keep that in mind. Throw a little bit of levels into your units. It doesn't really harm and it goes a long way. But anyway, that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this very quick showcase of the crafted units, normal and shiny crafted. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have some units as well to craft. Now, we still have a whole bunch of alchemy shards. I have 128 shards, so what we could potentially do is we can craft another Papa because we have all of these shiny mythicals and we can spin passives because I know how much you guys like these passive videos. You message me all the time, when is the next passive video gonna come out, etc, etc. Now, I might do it tomorrow. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you would like to see a passive video with a shiny Papa. And in the meantime, I am farming these lucky shards slowly when I'm AFK on Lucky Island, so we can get a proper passive on our Mewtwo because that unit is absolutely on steroids and we really need to get a game strong. But anyway, that was pretty much it. I'm out for now. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you click that like and subscribe button. Helps me out a lot. And make sure to click the notification bell as well to not miss any of the future uploads. And until the next one, take care.